21 is like a change into adulthood, transpiring from a teen to a different type of life. And it was very significant for him to pick that number, and he never made it past 21. I didn't really know what God had in store. And sometimes the worst thing that we think is happening in our life could be the best thing for a transition in your life. Growing up, I mean, me and my brother, we pretty much had everything at our footstool. We were the kids with the silver spoon. And I felt like I could have anything, and if I wanted it, I was gonna get it, no matter what. I didn't care. It was my way or the highway.
Turn down for what? 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 I woke up this morning doing what I do daily. Trying to stack my money, trying to cop me your Mercedes. Smash down the highway, headed down 24. Hit up city gear so I can cop them retro.
I was not a humble individual. I was selfish. I was a dog. If I could make $1 off you, oh, trust me, I'm finna rip you off to pieces.
Ooh, Michael was very spoiled. He took a lot of stuff for granted. People, you know, things. He had everything to his feet. His parents gave him everything.
Man, he was self, man. He was definitely about self, man. He, you know, if everything revolved around him, definitely it was gonna happen.
Not really. I ain't too much of a talking type.
Don't act like this, see? Don't act like this. This my homie B. Love her to death. Hey, camera shot, man. I'm paparazzi fly. I felt like at the age I was, I mean, I was touching $10,000 to $20,000 at the age of 16. Like, that's not normal for a normal African American. And being a male at that, you know, and then being in high school, and then knowing that your senior year that you're gonna have your own place. We playing about this Maüze. Just because we ain't out here in the public with it, don't mean we ain't doing nothing. So the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Let me take y'all over here and show y'all how we ain't playing. Maüze clothes everywhere. We got women's stuff, men's stuff. I felt like everything was taken for granted. I took everything for granted. I get it. We all make choices. And it was some choices that I knew about that he was making that could lead down the wrong route. And I hate to say this, but I was involved in some of those type of activities and choices. It was on a Sunday. Me and him got in a fight over $1,000. And when he left, my spirit was like, it was gonna be the last time I was gonna see him. And I knew it. And every day I would call him, like, hey, what you doing? What you doing? Are you all right? I'm good, I'm straight. I'm like, did you stop? I'm good, I'm straight. That Tuesday he called me like, look bro, I'm gonna be in Nashville. We're gonna go to the studio, you know? And he said, you wanna go? I said, no. And I was working at McDonald's then too, helping fund everything. And later on that evening, I was at home and my parents went to church. And a sheriff came to the house. It was just like, I need to speak with Greg and Deborah Lyles. And then I was like, either my brother's dead or he's in jail. One or the other.
I could remember the tone of Michael's voice on the phone, and you know, it was shocking. It just, you know, I was just like, man, this is unreal, man. Get off this phone, man.
When my parents got home, they called the detective or the sheriff or whoever he was. I can't remember, I was young, but it was one of the two. And they were sitting on the porch. I remember standing right there at the door. And it was the worst feeling of seeing my parents just crushed and me crushed. Them telling them that my brother was murdered, execution style, over $1,000. Same $1,000 we were fighting over Sunday. So it took me about 8 years to just get over his death. And as I started growing and as I started remembering what we were planning on doing, taking his music, taking these clothes and just reaching the world and being on and being on top of the world, I went through some of his books, and like I said, I saw his game plan. So it gave me a chance to be like, you know what, I can't bring him back. What I can do is at least let his name not die in vain.
Camera fresh, all in the car, get my pose on. Maüze got a collection with my clothes on.
In 2010, that's when I officially got my first business license. I got my first business bank account, and we began the process of getting the name trademarked. Y'all seen some of the line, you seen some of the brand, but that's only like 10% of the brand. Now we're gonna turn it up a notch, start doing the music in memory of my brother. This is his vision, so it's all purpose and plan, you know. So don't think. MaüzE stands for music, art, unity, zeal, excellence. The purpose of MaüzE is a different platform for not only musicians, but for artists, for dancers, for anybody who's artistic or who has a talent that you can be put on a platform and be able to turn that into something economical. What's unique about why we're representing this jersey, and it's a football jersey and it's the number 21, you know, that was my brother's lucky number. And so we're taking that to a whole nother level. If you rock this jersey, you're part of something that's great. You're part of a champion.
Man, when you see that 21, it's just like, man, it's like you know he here.
If I see it on the license plate, in the grocery store, I see Mario. So every time I see number 21, it's always gonna be in connection with him.
Come back through.
1, 2. 1, 2.
A lot of people tell me I'm just like him, and it's weird to actually see that, but it's pretty unique. I'm wiser. I'm not that bulldog. I would say my brother is probably turning over in his grave and doing backflips. Like, yo, that's my little brother. He did it.